Hello and welcome to the very first episode of K&T Time podcast. That stands for K-pop and TEA podcast. My name is Tomás.
I'm Kevin, and we're going to be talking all about K-pop, TEA, and all the drama and all the fashion that goes down in K-pop.
As you know, there is a lot
of
drama in K-pop, especially this week. I feel like we picked the best week to start this podcast.
100%, and nobody loves mess more than Tomás.
Exactly. So the premise of this podcast is basically I was on Spotify and I searched K-pop podcast and there were literally zero other than another person who shall not be named.
People do not spill on these K-pop podcasts. That's the thing. I feel like a lot of these podcasts do podcasts in hopes that someday Ida's going to go on the show, so they're very careful with what they say.
That's actually very true. And we are hoping for that, but
we have to talk about EXO, you guys. That is the only thing that matters in K-pop right now.
Yeah.
And it's not just EXO fans, everyone's talking about it. So if you guys don't already know, EXO, CBX, so Chen, Baekhyun, and Xiumin, they filed a lawsuit against SM, and are we shocked or no?
No, basically SM are thieves. Okay. I think that's literally crooks and thieves.
So back to what I was saying. So essentially the two main points that they filed a lawsuit over are one, the contract length, and two, the fact that SM won't disclose how the payment structures were going.
So basically, it's like your employer not giving you pay stubs.
That's literally what
Xiumin said, where are my pay stubs for the last 7 years, bitch.
But the thing is, I feel like that's common in K-pop because all the deals it's giving 360 for all the deals,
no.
Right? So it's
they did sign a 360 though.
That's 100% what it
360.
Is. So I feel like the problem with K-pop right now is the fact that it's very much like these agencies do everything and you kind of just play along with it.
It's like, especially in these like dorms and stuff, like they literally just get an email the day before being like, okay, today you're going to like do this, and your manager picks you up, and like it's giving mind your business. Like don't even look at your bank account unless you're popping off like that, like you're like a Wonyoung or you're like Jisoo, where the Dior e-transfers come in like once every 2 weeks.
It's giving do as you're told, and that's the end of the story. Exactly. But knowing what we know about K-pop, do you feel like you're surprised about this?
SM Entertainment is known to being crooks and thieves. I think there's a lot of mess that goes down at SM. I think FX is a big example of that. What happened with FX? I think like, didn't Girls' Generation have a little bit?
It's Jessica, you know.
It is Jessica. It all comes down to Jessica.
You know it's Jessica.
She said, "Let me get my brand and get out." Like the fact that, wait, what happened with that? Didn't like the concert? They said don't come. They were trying to have the concert.
Literally. But why is she off on her own, doing her own brand and stuff like that? And she's just like, okay, I don't care about you guys, blah blah. Like,
isn't her boyfriend like bankrupt or something?
Okay, so we're not surprised that EXO filed the lawsuit, but are we surprised that it was Chen, Baekhyun, and Xiumin?
I am a little bit surprised because I feel like Baekhyun is like SM's like gold star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's always behaving well. He's always like I don't think he's ever had a scandal ever. I feel like Chen is like randomly hated because he has like a baby mama.
The thing is, I feel like Chen would though. The thing is, I feel like Chen really would because I feel like everyone else is like whatever, but Chen is like a baby father.
No, Chen gets me like annoyed at all times. Like, don't play with me. Chen,
especially because he has kids now. He's just like, I need the checks to be cut now.
Exactly. Xiumin just kind of gives like,
I follow what everyone else is doing. It's like Baekhyun and Chen asked him if he wanted to do it, and he was like, yeah, let me just do it with you guys.
The one I thought would do it the most would be like Seon or like Chanyeol, because Chanyeol has been dragged through the mud too many times. He's like, you guys don't protect me.
So.
Like, I'm not gonna.
I think so, honestly. I'm trying to think who would not surprise me. I feel like it's just Chen. That to me, I wouldn't be surprised if Chen did it.
Yeah.
The entire China line already did it, so I feel like I'm surprised Lay didn't do it.
EXO has been with scandals since day one.
Where do you think this is gonna go?
I think SM is gonna have to really give the pay stubs up. Like, you are not playing with one of the most famous singers in Korea, Baekhyun. Like, do I think Chen and Xiumin are probably like not too like important in the grand scheme of things? Honestly, no. But I think Baekhyun is like the gold star person of SM Entertainment. So like it's kind of giving you either do what I'm told, you do what you're told, or you're getting sued. Like getting sued. Shorten my contract. I want 4 weeks of vacation pay. I want pay stubs. And if you owe me any money, give me my money. That's what it's giving.
The thing is, I feel like right now the big problem is they're trying to gaslight each other. Like SM is definitely trying to gaslight Baekhyun. They're trying to gaslight all of them and say, oh well, we gave you a chance to see the thing, but you can't just copy it and you just can't make it.
But what was they saying? Like,
they were saying how SM won't give them like the documents fully disclosing their pay and like all the accounting and what's costing this and that. But SM is saying that they actually gave them a chance to look at it. They just can't make copies of it. So they can't take it to the competitors or they can't take it to their friends and show them, oh, this is what I made, blah, 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 blah.
But they're not giving a printed copy. You come into the office and look at it?
No,
that's what it's giving?
Exactly.
Oh.
That's what it's giving. So
that is kind of shady.
It is shady, but also I feel like SM is trying to leverage the fact that they like EXO and they want to keep it going with EXO. So they're like, oh, you're just being greedy, this and that, this and that, this and that, you know?
Yeah, well, EXO, I think EXO is running dry. Like, don't get me wrong, I love EXO, but like, it's giving like wrap it up, babe. Because
Yeah.
like Kai's in the military. They were like looking forward to this comeback. It was like supposed to be a huge thing. Apparently they were gonna do a tour in August. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So, and now it's like canceled because Kai
Yeah.
got scammed into the military.
I mean, the thing is,
You know who ruined that for Kai? What was that man's name? We hate that man.
Oh, Ravi!
Ravi ruined it for
They're
everyone.
like, we have your sending you by association.
The
You're not getting
reason we
away.
don't have an EXO comeback is because of Ravi.
No, 100%, 100%.
Isn't he in jail?
I don't know. I think he's like in court right now.
Giving prison.
That's what it's giving actually though, but I don't know.
So that's what's going on with EXO right now, and we thought it would be fun to leeway into that to talk about the profits between the K-pop companies and the artists. You guys are going to be shocked because the way some of these companies are fully scamming. But anyways, we're going to start off with SM Entertainment.
Okay, so actually, let's start off with how these deals work. So we were talking about 360 deals earlier, and essentially what a 360 deal is these agencies will sign you or these record labels will sign you, and then from there, they get a portion of the profits of basically everything you do. So merch, concerts, everything you do, they get a portion of the
Appearances, especially.
Exactly.
Appearances.
So then in K-pop, it's split differently between like in terms of album sales and like concerts and stuff like that. So Tomás will tell you some of the common ones now.
But also, I think it's different from US because I think like in the US, when you're signing a record deal, they like, for example, Tinashe. It always comes back down. It always comes down to Tinashe. So what happens? The record label will like, okay, so Tinashe wants to have an album. We're gonna give you $400,000 for album recording, preparation, music videos, yada,
Okay,
yada.
yeah.
So then you release it, and then all the profit you have to pay back, and then you make after that. I think that's what's different between American record labels and then K-pop, where it's like, I almost feel like slightly better in K-pop because you split it right away. In record labels in the US, it's like a loan, like $3 million for the album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But let's get into some of these splits between these companies. SM Entertainment, this is highway robbery. Agency, 95%, artist, 5%.
For what though?
For physical sales.
Okay, I feel like the thing is, I wonder how much they actually make in physical sales. Because even if they sell 1 million albums, how much do you think the profit of
Well,
that
they're
is?
like $60. How much a fucking K-pop
Okay,
album
relax.
is?
The albums,
$60?
I feel like they sell these albums to these, I don't know, these record shops for like $10, and the record shops from there will mark it up. You know what I mean? So if they produce it for $2 and they sell it for $10, that's $8 each album. Let's say they sell 1 million albums, that's $8 million, right?
Okay, I'm not getting this math. You're mathing too fast for me right now. No, the point is it's a scam.
Okay.
Like, why is the artist only getting 5%?
Okay, moving on. Okay, next point though.
Physical sales, 90-10 if you're renewed. Events, agency, 60-40. That's actually pretty good.
Okay, I don't mind that.
Let me repeat that. Events, so this would be like public appearances, like going to a store or whatever. Agency, 60, artist, 40. That's actually pretty good.
Okay, I don't mind
Because
that.
I think like a lot, when you reach famous in Korea, it's giving a lot of appearances.
Yeah. And I feel like in terms of these appearances deals, it's like, it's never the artist brokering the deals anyway, so it's like, I don't mind giving the agency half of it because they're managing all of that anyways. I just show up to the event, that's the thing.
And then overseas promotion, agency 30, artist 70. I mean, NCT Dream has been on tour for like 3.5 years.
Exactly.
You know they're raking in all the money. You know they're doing another album in July. Like, give it a rest, babe. Like.
But I feel like also a lot of these groups, they feel like because they lost so much time during COVID, now they're just on overdrive. You know what I mean? They're just like, let me just keep going until the next COVID. That's
Blackpink tour has been going on for the last 4 years.
Actually,
the fact that they even hit the Middle East, that's when you know it's on a wrap it up.
No,
babe.
literally.
If you took like a 28-hour flight to the Middle East.
And
like,
it's the fact that they took all these tours and then they're doing encore shows and all the places again.
Yeah.
That's what's killing
the
me.
fact that I'm trying to go to the encore though.
Me too. Me too.
We should go to the New Jersey one.
Honestly, yeah.
Moving on to JYP Entertainment. Contract to 7 years. First of all, JYP. Out of all the agencies you could have picked for, you picked JYP, bitch.
I was about to say that. I was going to be like, out of all the agencies, the big three at least, or the big four,
I don't
feel
think
like
JYP is big 3 anymore, babe. Like, JYP is giving big 7.
I'm just saying I'm not picking JYP as my top choice. I'm picking even like Starship over JYP at
Oh,
this
we're
point.
getting to Starship. Starship's a vibe. Okay. Anyway, JYP. Agency 50-50. Physical sales 30-70 to the artist. That's really good.
Okay.
Well, they need to sell albums to make that profit, aka a few artists in JYP. Events 60-40. Overseas promotions 50-50. So that's actually really good.
But I just don't feel like...
That's good because you have to be in JYP.
Okay, we'll take that.
You know
Okay,
what I
we'll
mean?
take that.
What do you think about these numbers?
I feel like JYP, yes. I feel like they want to make the illusion... that they treat the artists well, but I feel like in terms of promotion, they cannot get an artist as famous as SM can get an artist famous.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not
that's
giving
actually so true because I think like SM Entertainment gives famous.
Yes, they make
YG
fame.
Entertainment gives famous bitch. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
JYP, I'm like, I side-eye a lot of people in JYP.
And it's like, the thing is, JYP could give you 50%, but then SM could give you 20%, but you're so much more popular that the 20% ends up being more than the 50 anyways.
Okay. YG Entertainment, this is why I think everyone in YG misbehaves, because it's 50-50 for everything. Physical sales, 30, agency, artist, 70. I'm telling you, this is why everybody's so problematic in YG, because the money goes to their head.
No.
Because it's literally 50-50, and albums, 70%.
And it's crazy because it's like, I feel like they make so much money that it's like, and on top of that, they get all these like fashion deals because all these fashion brands actually go to the YG first.
In my opinion, the most lucrative company to be an idol with is YG Entertainment.
Me too.
They have
think so too.
4 artists. They're all super successful. Well, Icon, I wouldn't say super successful.
I don't know about that now.
Yeah, they have Somi, they have Taeyong, they have Blackpink, they have, well, I wouldn't include.
I mean, all of those left, to be honest.
Would I include
the Black Label?
Treasure in that?
Okay, the thing is,
we need to get into Treasure.
The thing is, Treasure does numbers in Japan, though. That's the thing. They actually do numbers in Japan.
A lot of people do numbers in Japan.
No,
Everybody does numbers in Japan.
I feel like I don't think so.
17 is like the reign of Japan.
17, sure. I feel like Stray Kids is not doing numbers in Japan. I feel like...
Are they doing numbers in Korea?
They don't need to do numbers in Korea. They still do. They had more numbers in North America than 17. They sold 5 million albums. That's the highest ever.
The waste, these oceans are gonna see.
I mean, 17 not excluded.
No, 17 fans keep the album. Like, I love my little album.
Okay, I don't know about that.
I don't know about Stray Kids albums. Once you pull that photo card.
Okay, anyways.
Okay, Starship is the best one. I want to be a Starship idol. Starship to me gives me like indie artists.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like Monster X. They give like cool girl vibes.
It gives very like underdog type of vibe.
Yeah,
like, you want to make these people win, you know?
Everything in Starship is 20-80 to the artist. Like, that's amazing. Okay. I mean, would you make that much money anyways? But
the thing is, I feel like when I think of Starship, no artist has really like popped off like that except IVE.
I know Wonyoung's Miu e-transfers when Mucha has to log in.
Mucha's the one sending them. Mucha's literally the one sending them.
Wonyoung's Miu contract is probably at least, I'm not even making this up, like $2 million. Like, easily.
Easily.
She moves shit.
100%.
Like, people, if Wonyoung is seen with a Miu bag, people want that bag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like, especially when it comes to Wonyoung, a lot of these companies take her so nobody else can have her. That's the thing.
Exactly. I feel like Wonyoung's contract is locked.
100%.
Locked. Like,
100%.
Locked with like, I feel like it's like locked with like attorneys and everything. Like, it's like a very, very, very exclusive, lucrative contract.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But also, I feel like when it comes to Starship, they're very good at developing certain people to become stars, and the rest of the group is just, we're just here for the ride.
I don't feel like Starship has a lot of stars, I'm not gonna lie.
Me neither. I feel like if anything, it's actually just Wonyoung.
Yeah. I think Ray's on her path.
I feel like we think Ray's an it girl, but nobody else does. That's the thing.
Okay, and then we have Pledis. Pledis?
Pledis.
Who is in Pledis
17.
other than 17?
Newest was in them.
Okay, well, look how that turned out.
Who? Yeah.
Okay, Pledis is kind of a scam. It's 80-20 to the artist. That's a scam. And you're in 17, so you're sharing your 20% with like 18 other people.
That's what we actually have to talk about because it also depends on how much members are in the group. If we're talking about like, you're only splitting the profit and the agencies, let's say there's 10 million in profit, the agency's taking 70%. Now you have like 30% of the profit split between 12 members.
$3 million between that. You made like 28,000.
But I also wonder if it's split between like the popularity of the members or it's just completely even. You know what I mean?
I don't think that's something you want to get into.
You know, next episode we'll get into that.
No, I mean like I don't think companies like I don't think that's like a thing.
I think it is a thing, to be honest. I feel like there's no way Wonyoung's getting paid the same as the rest of the girls.
Mingyu would get paid way more.
I think so. I mean, I feel like this is probably one of the reasons why SM is very secretive about the contracts in terms of the payment because actually the members don't know how much the other members get paid. That's
oh my god, that's literally pay transparency. SM are actually fucking crazy.
Because they don't want people comparing their pay to other people.
Like Taeil's pay would be lower.
Okay, I don't know about that. But the thing is, I feel like Taeil's also crucial to the group in terms of singing though. That's the thing. So it's
that's true. Oh my god, you're kind of like opening my eyes to that. I never thought about that.
No, honestly. So I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I just can't imagine. Not that Wonyoung is like greedy. I just can't imagine her getting.
No, but if I was Wonyoung, pay me what I'm worth. Like I'm worth big bucks.
Yeah, but they do give her the brand deal, so that's the thing. So she's already getting paid more from that.
We need to get into Dolce because I feel like they've had a problematic past, but Do-young looks really good in Dolce.
100%.
Like,
I feel like
that little bag, I'm kind of like loving it for
Okay,
it.
please relax now. Now you're taking it a little bit too far.
And Cole went to the Dolce & Gabbana event as well. Rui had like a Fendi moment. No, Prada moment.
Okay.
The little bag.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, yes.
Galleria,
okay.
the new one.
I'm not into that one, but we'll take it. Okay.
Okay, so that's overall, what company do you think would be the best in terms of like profit? Obviously YG.
I feel like if I'm picking a company, it really does depend. If I feel like I'm already a confident person, I feel like I'm a star, I'm going to YG. But if I feel like I'm very shy and I really need help, I'm going to SM. Because I feel like it doesn't matter who you are at SM, they can turn you into a star. Whereas at YG, like...
You have to be the star.
Exactly.
They only take like heavy hitters, bitch.
Exactly.
Like, that's why everyone in Blackpink is a star.
Yeah. Like, I feel like YG can recognize a star, but SM can make a star. That's the thing.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So now we're going to move on to our next topic, which is Jennie's appearance in The Idol. This has been a very controversial scandal. We've heard all about the problematic stuff that's going on with The Idol. Did you try to watch Euphoria?
No, I never watched it.
Okay, I tried to watch it. I actually have no idea what was going on. So I'm very hesitant to watch this show because it's by the same creator, Sam Levinson. But apparently Jennie's in it for 2 minutes. First of all, I hate the name. Diane, I hate how it's spelled. Is that weird? I don't know. Dyanne.
I mean, I'll take it, to be honest.
No, I feel like it's trying too hard.
But why are you naming her Diane, though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like you're not looking at Jennie, it's like, oh, that's a Diane, you know?
No, Jennie's a Jennie. Anyways, if you've seen some of the clips going on online, she's basically just like dancing.
Yeah. But I feel like they've already, from the beginning, they were already trying to like soften the blow by telling us that she's barely in the thing, though, you know what I mean?
But you know, it could be like, it could hit episode 7 and she could be like...
I don't think so.
Doing some terrible stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
I feel like even from episode 1, because the main clip that's going around TikTok right now is her like grinding on the dancers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you feel like they did that on purpose to really show what's about to come through in the rest of the episodes?
I think they did, because I also, not only does Jennie get hate for like drinking water, I also think like some fan bases are like lining up, some fan bases, aka, we can get into that, are lining up to drive Jennie, and I also think that's a big part of the reason they actually picked Jennie, because we've never seen her in this kind of light or being in a super racy, super like sexual TV show that could really like push her to another boundary as an actress, and I think that's a big reason they picked her.
Yeah.
Also, she's just super cool. I think she can actually probably act. She can sing. She's like an it girl, and she's like an all-arounder, which is why they picked.
I feel like Jennie right now is like trying to become chapter 2 Jennie. Like the old Jennie is over now. Like,
it's giving like Kylie Minogue, trying to be like everything.
Yeah.
You know?
It's giving from the King Kylie era to her current era right now. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's giving this evolution.
Businesswoman.
No, literally. I feel like right now people, like I feel like with this image we have of Jennie, she doesn't want that anymore. Not that she doesn't want it, but she wants to show that she's like a new girl. That's why I do feel like she's gonna end the Chanel contract soon.
Yeah.
I feel like she's doing the show to intentionally say that this is the new Jennie, like this is me now.
Like
you know?
trying to be racy and trying to be in these like kind of like shows that are like pushing the boundaries.
Yeah.
Apparently she also filmed it in 2021. Like this shit's been filmed.
No, they filmed it twice. They canceled it the first time and they filmed it all again. So I feel like I'm personally not looking for, like I don't care to watch it. I can just watch clips on TikTok. And
I also can't watch, I can only watch reality TV. That's like the only
and I don't feel like I want to watch a whole show just so I can see Jennie in the 2 seconds
Yeah.
of it. I just don't care to do that. And I feel like, that's why I feel like Jennie's not scared to be on the show, because she knows people are not going to watch it anyways, actually.
To be honest, like it's really hard to, like if you guys have watched Euphoria, it's really hard to get into it. Like I actually have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
You know?
okay.
And apparently this is the same, if not worse. You know? But
Yeah.
it's a good thing that she took time off in 2021 to film, because their tour has been going so busy. We mentioned it earlier, once you hit the Middle East, like it's time to wrap up the tour. This Blackpink tour has been going on for ages. Jennie can't lift her arm. Jisoo has COVID. Lisa had to go to the temple to reset her vibe because she was so stressed out. And I think Rosé has like a bad back or something. Like they're about to be out for the count.
The thing is, the schedule is so overloaded to the point where it's just like, the private jets like are
They don't got it.
They're just so crazy right now. They're all split up, and it's like the time they actually spend together at concerts is probably the only times they see each other.
No, absolutely. And I think they need to stop going to the shows. Like it's like we got it. Like if Chanel was having an event for the opening of a door, Jennie would be like front row there. Like it's giving tired. Like wrap it up, or you know.
No, the thing is, I feel like right now, for some reason, I'm getting the vibe that Jennie's overcompensating for the fact that apparently like Chanel was mad at her. So I feel like right now she's trying to
I didn't
appease
hear
them.
about that.
What?
No.
Okay, stop. Okay, so apparently Chanel was mad at Jennie because she was attending events that weren't related to Chanel. So she went to the Jacquemus like fashion show in Hawaii, and then she went to the Jacquemus party after the Blackpink concert in Paris.
That. Oh yeah, I saw that she was with Simi Hayes and stuff.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, when you're a brand ambassador for a brand, typically they'll have exclusivity. So when you represent that brand, you can't go to events for other brands because it's like, what the fuck? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, Chanel is supposedly mad at Jennie for that. So do you feel like that is true? Like, do you feel like she's overcompensating? Because I feel like if we look at the amount of events Jennie's been going to for Chanel and representing Chanel, she's done more in the past 2 weeks than she's done in the past 2 years.
Yeah, no, she went, I think like going to like the spring or fall shows is good, but like going to the fucking pre-fall shows, like, so next it's gonna be in like Hawaii, next it's gonna be like, they're like, the thing about these like cruise and pre-fall shows is that they're like on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of like dick riding events, like, you know what I mean? Like they fly out everyone so people can like talk about it. And like, do I think she needs to fly to Japan to attend a show? Like, no.
And the show was a re-see of the show that already happened.
It's like a waste of time. Like it actually is a waste of time. I just got so mad. Yeah. Like, a re-see, bitch, you flew out for a re-see. But you can't lift your hand. Like, you need to go take a nap instead of flying to Japan for a show.
But her look was kind of eating though, you don't think
I loved
so?
it. The little thing, I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. I think Jennie gets a lot of hate for her Chanel looks. One of my favorite ones was the towel one. Do you remember that? I think one of the spring shows. Like kind of like set, it was made of like towel fabric. But I actually thought this look was super cool. It was giving Game of Thrones a little bit.
Yeah.
With like the hood. I wanted her to like hold a sword.
It was
like,
cute, honestly. It was actually cute.
She couldn't lift her hand though. Like she couldn't even lift her hand away when it's giving.
Yeah, and the thing is, I feel like she got a lot of flack for the performance. Did you see the performance?
No, I didn't even know she performed.
She performed her unreleased song, and I feel.
What is that unreleased song?
You and Me or something. Is that what it's called?
Did she do that at Tutor?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that.
So she performed it, and I feel like a lot of people were hating on her for it because, I don't know, they just feel like she's not good at singing. But I feel like
Jennie, we need to talk about how much hate Jennie gets for nothing.
No, the thing with Jennie, I feel like Jennie has guts. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how good she is at doing something. She's gonna go on stage and do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? She doesn't.
She has. I feel like Jennie just has like a to-do attitude. She's like, okay, today I'm gonna learn to skateboard, and she's gonna go out the fucking door and do it.
And she's gonna go skateboard on the street,
you know
whether she's good or not, literally.
Like, I feel like that's what I really love about Jennie. She just like does it. That's like all you need to know about her. She does it.
So let's end our little mini round about Blackpink there. We'll continue this in a future episode. So to wrap things up, we're gonna do a fun little segment we're doing every week, and we're gonna talk about the K-pop comebacks of this week. So are we feeling anything so far?
So it's going to be everything that we loved, we hated, and we're not holding anything back. So let's get into the comebacks of the week. We're going to start off with Taeyong. What did you think? It actually came out today.
Okay, are we into Shalala? The thing for me is that I feel like the teaser and the actual song ended up being very
always happens, though.
It ended up being very different. I thought we were going to have like a chat banger, but it just was not good.
You know who Teaser Fish is? Twice. Teaser fishes.
How did I know you were going to say that? How did I know you were going to say that?
If you guys don't know what teaser fishing is, basically you release a teaser and it sounds amazing. It sounds like it's going to be the best song ever.
It's literally the best part of the song that they put into the 2-second teaser.
Or they like flip it in a way that like will get you to watch and then the song sucks. But
what didn't you like about the Shalala's comeback?
I actually did like it.
Oh, you did like it.
I think it's like a little bit random and kind of like off the cusp, like yes. I also kind of feel like it's giving like one beat the whole song.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I kind of wish she sang a little bit because I actually think Taeyong doesn't have the worst voice.
Yeah.
So I think you could definitely like have sang a little bit more.
The thing with me is I feel like the song is basically like Taeyong's like heavy part in every single song combined into one long song for himself.
It's giving like his like solo parts in NCT songs, but like the killing parts and then in like one whole song.
Yeah, but for me, I feel like I was very much into the fashion. I was very much into the concept, but I feel like in terms of the song itself, I wasn't here for it.
Yeah, totally agree. Let's move on to Stray Kids. Stray Kids is probably one of the most like controversial, divisive comebacks every single time. And I will say, I'm not like a Stray Kids fan, but like I gave this a chance. It's not as bad as people are making it out to be.
I feel like with the Stray Kids comeback, if you're a Stray Kids fan, like if you're a stay, you're gonna like the comeback. But if you're a person that doesn't necessarily follow them like that, if you listen to it, you'd be like, it's giving.
But like, I don't get Stray Kids because there's no concept ever. It's just like a loud song and there's nothing, they don't give me like what I'm looking for, bitch. Like I'm looking for a storyline, I'm looking for looks, I'm looking for fashion, I'm looking for like a vibe. And Stray Kids just gives me like loud songs, which sometimes I like. This comeback I like. Like the song is good, but there's nothing behind, there's nothing going on there.
I feel like they picked up from where NMIX left off with that very like jumbled arrangement.
We
like,
should not ever be picking up where NMIX left off. That should never be happening. We can get into NMIX later.
No, don't kill me. But yeah, so NMIX is doing these song arrangements where it sounds like 3 different songs put together. It's kind of like aespa.
Isn't that the concept?
Yes.
That's what's called NMIX?
The mix concept. That's what they're calling it.
What is mix?
Like, it's a mix of songs. But actually, I feel like, did NMIX do it first, or did aespa do it first with Next Level? Because you know how
wish none of them did it first.
Because you know how Next Level sounds like 5 different songs put together?
Yeah, but they bought that song. That song was like that already.
Oh, okay. But anyway, so NMIX really took off from there, and then I feel like this latest Stray Kids song is kind of giving the same vibe. I feel like JYP wants to make it that kind of concept for like agency as a whole. I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. I never liked it when NMIX did it. I didn't really like it when like any groups do it actually.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think there's great voices. I think there's great raps in Stray Kids, and I think they really need to like take a break and just come back.
Okay, but
as a whole, with better music. But contrary to popular belief, I actually kind of like the song.
I didn't mind the song. I feel like the song had its moments.
It's not as bad as people are making it.
I didn't mind the song, but I can see why people are hating on it. I really can see why people are hating it. I feel like it's not a 5 million selling type of song.
No, babe. And that's the falsifying of K-pop, where you will like, you haven't even heard the song, bitch, and you're buying bulk copies of the album. We can get into that.
Okay, let's end the Stray Kids hate here. Let's get into, what did we like? I liked Icky. Did you like Icky?
Oh yeah, Card. I actually love the song. You hated the song at first.
I didn't like it, but then I was like, wait, I'm
no, it's actually so good. I think I love, first of all, they had money. But the video cost more than $600, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
I thought the video concept was great. I thought it was fresh. Everybody looked really, really good. Everyone looked snatched. The styling was really good. Perfect. Card's best work.
I feel like the thing with Card for me is that they have like a tropical house type of sound that
They've been to every island, and now they like stepped off the island. They stepped off the boat,
exactly.
And I think it's a good fresh start, you know?
And I feel like it's actually convincing when they do those kind of like hotter like ratchet concepts. You know what I mean? Whereas like other groups can't really do that.
No, because I do think they have a little bit of leeway because the company isn't too famous or like kind of that, where they can go into more like sensual, edgy kind of like topping. And it really, really works for them.
Yeah.
Especially being a co-ed group, that kind of like synergy between woman and male together, I just think it like works perfectly, you know?
Okay, what comeback grew on you that you didn't like at the beginning?
aespa, I liked it, and then I hate it.
Oh, stop!
So
what?
That can grow on me. We're gonna have a solo aespa episode because there's a lot to discuss.
Those are my girls. Those are my girls.
Well, you can keep the girls because like, I'm going to the tour in Paris. I'm in Paris by the time they're there.
Okay.
So I will go. Maybe I'll be a hater from the sidelines, but I don't know. aespa just, there's been a long time coming from the decline, and it's just not doing it for me.
Okay, so Tomás didn't like the aespa comeback. I loved it, so let's leave it at that. Next comeback is Queen Card by Idol.
I thought this will be my top 10 comebacks of the whole year. It's amazing.
No, me too. I feel like at first, I honestly wasn't liking it at all. But after you told me to watch the music video, that's
Kevin needs to watch the music videos. I don't get why you don't watch K-pop videos.
The thing is, I feel like K-pop videos, to me, it doesn't really add anything to the video. Well, I feel I still stand by that, honestly. I feel like I don't want the music video to impair my judgment of the song. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I look like how it looks.
I think videos either kill or make a song.
The thing with, so going back to Queen Card, I feel like the thing with Queen Card is definitely the white chick scene. I feel like that made me
that
made me love the song. So now when I see them perform the song, I love it more and more.
Yeah, and I love the choreo. I think the choreo is really easy. I think it's fun. I really, really hate when K-pop artists try and do like a TikTok song. It's so obvious, like that you're just making the song to make like a TikTok challenge. But I feel like this, even though it is like a big TikTok challenge right now, I think it like stands on its own. And it's a really, really great song. I think it's a great verse, great line distribution, great fashion. They look amazing. Even all the live stages look great. And just a catchy song for the summer.
Okay, me too. I love this song. I think
it's a great song.
This is definitely top 2 so far of the year for me.
Relax. Well, there hasn't been that many good ones this year. I mean, I definitely see this top 10 for the year.
I see it more top 5. I think this is really Idol's moment. I feel like Nude wasn't really doing it for me. Everything else.
Oh, Nude, no. I think they tried way too hard with Nude.
I feel like the last one on the collection was Tomboy, and I feel like this is much better than Tomboy. I feel like this is really their moment right now.
Do you think Kim Kardashian thinks it's cool or like lame that she was mentioned in a K-pop song? I think she thinks it's cool.
Me too!
I think she thinks it's cool. Like, what if North is a secret K-pop stan and she like is listening to the Idol and she hears...
No, I know Kim was smiling on the chair when she was gonna make a bed. Like, I know she was smiling.
Mario's like, hey, have you heard that you're like in a K-pop song? She's like, you know how she like holds her phone? She's like,
yeah.
It's so cool. Anyways.
Anyways, that was our little comeback review for the past 2 weeks.
And stick around for the end of the year because we're going to be doing a whole blow-up special of our best comebacks of the year. I feel like that's going to be such a cool episode at the end of the year. The best and worst comebacks. So that was our very first episode of K&T Time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys leave some good reviews, some good comments, letting us know what you loved about the episode, what you hated, if we have any kind of things that we need to work on. I know personally, I tried to not interrupt because I'm a big interrupter.
100%.
But I think we did a really good episode.
Oh, it was cute. I think it was cute.
So hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow and wherever you're getting your podcast. And we're going to see you in the next one.
Hopefully soon.
Bye.